Hi, I'm Brent Line of TheWrap.com, and we're here at the screening series presentation of Warrior with star Nick Nolte and
Hi.
director and co-writer Gavin O'Connor.
Hello.
Hi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brett.
So, can you tell me a little bit about the idea for the film? What was it about mixed martial arts that you thought would be sort of compelling fodder for a film?
Well, I was talking to Gavin about what we should use, and he told me mixed martial arts. He had a little concerns about it, violence, but I said, wait till you meet the kids and their friends, and the mother and the father. You'll find out they're regular kids on the street that you used to get in fights with.
No idea what he's talking about.
Well, I actually heard
I
that
thought you were going to answer it as Gavin. I was going to be Nick Nolte.
I did the best I could. I'm not that good an actor.
So I'm assuming the idea originated with you, Gavin, and you were always planning to cast Nick in the film?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh man, what a mistake that was. We wrote. Yeah, Nick was always going to play the dad. He put a fatwa on my head and said if we didn't cast him in the role, I was looking over my shoulder the rest of my life.
What was it about him that you thought was so perfect for the part?
Why did I mean, the truth of the matter is, Nick and I were going to work together on a previous movie. He pulled a Nick Nully on me.
I'm sorry.
And we became friends, and we just had a relationship, and I wanted to work with him, and knowing what we were doing with the character, I just felt like there was no one better. I think Nick's one of the great American actors.
We did some of our best work then, that pre-Pride and Glory.
We did.
Yeah, I enjoyed the years.
The film was Pride and Glory then?
Yeah.
Well, he was supposed to be the dad in Pride and Glory, so we spent a year together working on the character.
Yeah.
And then let's not get into what happened,
Yeah.
but he ended up not doing the movie just as I started shooting.
And I mean, how common is it for a director to stay in touch with a star who
blows up,
who doesn't
who betrays him?
They've been killed. I think Mitchum once said about Houston, John said, I want you to swim that river. And Houston, and Mitchum said, are there any snakes or alligators? Oh no, the guys are swimming all day. Swims, and Mitchum said, I get across there, moccasins going across, alligators going across. I get to the other side, I yell back and say, you just tried to kill me, you son of a bitch. He said, I didn't know where they came from. Then Houston called him for misfits. Mitchum said, oh no, I'm not working you. You tried to kill me. That's normally what should happen.
So we were the inverse of that.
Yes, I don't know why.
Let's never work together again.
No,
Let's call it.
You got a good one.
So did you have did you have any reservations about taking the part in such a demanding training role? Were you
Gavin?
not so much working with Gavin, but the role itself?
Well, no, the role was great. Gavin, I knew was going to be brutally taskful, but in a good way. No, I was all for it. The script was threaded as well as the film was made. When you get writing like that, yeah, you have to go. And then knowing Gavin for a year, I know what he wants to do. So, a lot of people say they want to do that. They don't ever do that. I've known directors that talk that way, but they never even come close to doing anything that's really can provoke and move.
And what is Nick like to work with as an actor? How demanding is he to a director?
He's great. I mean, the thing about Nick is, which I found really, there were scenes where there were some heavy dialogue scenes.
Our soundtrack.
God damn, do I love that song. I never get tired of it. I never get tired of it. But what Nick does intelligently is when he has scenes that are dramatically heavy or intense, or just go to a very deep place, scenes that have a lot of dialogue, scenes where there's an emotional line between a character that's pretty taut, and it's going to intend prepared, and kind of does is he's kind of remains distant from all the other actors, and very internalizing this inner life. But when he doesn't have those kind of scenes, but he's just kind of around, he's a pain in the ass. Because he'll show up with his electric guitar, and like I'll be going, it's action, I'm rolling, and he's, near. I mean, Nick, how many years have you been making movies? Like, you know, when I'm rolling, it's actually recording that. He's like, oh, I didn't know that would be. So he would be like a little kid.
They usually put my trailer way down.
So
that never Janie Marshall.
Yes.
He couldn't get that one straight.
Yeah, no.
So last question before we have to go in. What do you feel like the message of this film is? What were you trying to inspire in audiences?
I think the message of the movie is, if I had to choose a theme that overrode any of the other themes, it's a movie about forgiveness.
Nick, you think that's the message?
Forgiveness leading to love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah.